So, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Am I audible? Visible? Hi. Visible? Not visible? Yes, all clear. Great. So, let's start now. So, today I am starting with two terms. One is bract and another term is bracteole. So, there are two type of bract. What is there? So, bract are small, or you can say two, or you can say simply like a small leaf like a structure arise from base of flower. It is called bract. And what is the bracteole? It is also small leaves like a structure arise from pedicel present between leaf base and calyx. Let me clarify with the help of a diagram. So suppose that this is a pedicel and this is the, not sorry, I wrote not leaf base, here flower base. See, I just find like some mistake we did between floral base, not leaf base. So here it is base of the flower. This is which one? Pedicel. And you just try to understand this part is swollen part, that is the thalamus. That is the thalamus. I am just drawing a rough sketch of a flower. Here you just find like as many times we drawn, it is what? Calyx. Now I am drawing which one? Corolla. It is petal. It is arising like this. It is corolla. Now I am drawing which one? Stamen. And then finally we are going to talk about the female reproductive organ. Here it is the female reproductive organ. It is androecium and gynoecium. So this is a typical flower. Here it is a typical flower. Now just try to understand. When leaf-like structure arises from base, you see the things. It is the base of the flower. From here leaf-like structure is arising. This is called bract. This is called bract. Picture came or not? Now if leaf-like structure here arising, it is arising from pedicel. In between leaf, anywhere in between which one? Base or calyx? It is which one? Calyx. Or it is what basically? Thalamus. You can say in between thalamus and leaf base. Here it is arising. It is called which one? Bracteole. It is called bracteole. So first you tell me, are you able to differentiate between bract or bracteole or not? This is a bract. This is a bracteole. Clear? Understanding came, differentiation came in the mind between bract and bracteole. Can we move ahead further? Yes. Now based on bract is not a compulsory structure. So based on bract, two type of flower are there. When bract present, I am writing plus symbol for present and minus symbol for absent. When bract is present, the flower is called bracteate. And when bract is absent in a flower, it is called ebracteate. So there are two types of flower based on the presence of bract or absent of bract, bracteate and ebracteate. And NCERT not wrote example, I am simply writing one, but it will not come in the NEET, but for your understanding I am writing. Ki bract I am writing example. Bract example I am writing is bougainvillea. In bougainvillea, bract is present. In bougainvillea, who is present? Bract is present. So in bougainvillea, what's happened? In bougainvillea, some adaptation present in the bract. Otherwise, bract is what basically? Small leaf-like structure and green structure. But in bougainvillea, bract become large and colorful. So what the bright colorful part you find in the bougainvillea is bract. It is not petal. Keep in your mind. To attract pollinator. So here bract get modified to attract the pollinator. To attract pollinator. Picture came in the mind or not? So in bougainvillea bract is there and bract have a modification. It become large and colorful. For which purpose? To attract the pollinator. So in bougainvillea, the bright color part you see is not the petal. It is what basically? Bract. Large bright color part in the base you find is what? Bract basically. Now bracteole, one example I am writing. If you are not able to keep in mind, no need to worry much. Because not in NCERT, so not a NEET material. Simply I have given information. Bracteole, one example you can say P. In P we report bracteole. Got the idea? Over. So clarity came. And based on bracteole, there are also two type of flower. If I classify it based on bracteole, we are also classifying the flower into two categories. When bracteole present, it is called bracteolate. Bracteolate. When absent, it is called ebracteolate. So bracteate, ebracteate, bracteolate, ebracteolate. This is bracteole. This is bract. Bract present at which one? Bract present at base and bracteole arise from which one? Pedicel. Clear? Done. Can we move ahead? It's over. Yes. Now we are moving ahead. Now I am going to discuss one of the morphology is a topic where my role is minimum. What we are doing? We are honestly almost dealing the every word, every line of the NCERT, trying to decode, and that is the requirement only. It is not a mechanism here. So we are just going to explain. So here simply my role is to say everything, almost everything which is written in the textbook, and say what is important, what is less important, what is more important. Right. So these are the factual area. And your perfection in this area came only when you pamper this area. They require your continuous pampering. Every time you say hi, hello to this topic. Otherwise, you will forget the example, or another common problem occur, example will overlap. So this is the only challenge in the factual area. Overlapping of example or forgetting the example. In concept, what happened? Once you understood, you will not forget lifetime. If you understand electron transport, genetics, you are not going to forget lifetime. No need to more pampering of that particular area. But these areas require a lot of pampering. This is easy area, but they require pampering. Otherwise, you will forget. Right. So you say hi, hello, time to time to this particular topic. Is it all right? Can we proceed further? Now we are going to talk about classification of flower based on position of ovary. And we classify the flower into three categories. And you keep in mind, it is a very important area from where question is going to ask. You see the PYQ from the morphology. PYQ is full with the question based on which one? This particular paragraph of the NCERT. So it is an important paragraph from where question is going to ask. Getting the idea? Right? So this paragraph require your more attention. Require your more attention. Okay? So I am dividing into how many categories? Three categories. One is hypogynous. Another one is perigynous. And another one is epigynous. Three type of flower are there. Oh, another one is which one? Epigynous. So now we are going to discuss first about which one? Hypogynous condition. So let's talk first about which one? Oh, hypogynous condition. So what are in the hypogynous position? Ovary occupy the highest position. Highest position on thalamus. Ovary occupy the highest position on the thalamus, and such condition is called superior ovary. Superior ovary. And we symbolize the superior ovary by writing G and putting a bar above below the G. So this is the symbol of superior ovary. I am writing G, gynosium, G, and bar below the G is the symbol of which one? Superior ovary. Getting the thing? So superior ovary is present in the hypogynous condition. So remaining floral leaves or floral whorls arise from thalamus. Of course, all are also arising from the thalamus, but from below the ovary. Below the ovary. Understanding the idea or not? And if you talk about the example, tell me the example of hypogynous condition. Don't look at your NCERT and without looking at, tell me. Hypogynous example. So what are the example NCERT wrote? Mustard, China rose, and brinjal. Now let me draw the diagram to decode hypogynous condition in better way. So look here. First diagram of your NCERT, if your NCERT is with you, if you wish you can open it. So in the very first diagram of the NCERT, we are finding such kind of condition. This is what basically? Pedicel. This is what basically? Thalamus. And then I am drawing which one? Ovary. Means ovary is a part of which one? Carpel or pistil. So I am drawing the entire female reproductive organ. Now what happened? I am drawing this is the ovary. Now what are the about the another floral leaf? Look here. From here calyx is arising. From here assume corolla is arising. Now from here assume stamen is arising. So who is on the topmost position on the thalamus? Who is on the topmost position on the thalamus? Ovary is there, na? Remaining another walls, calyx, corolla and androecium, they all arising from the thalamus, but they are present below the ovary. Agree or not? They are present below the ovary, and that condition is called what basically? Hypogynous condition. So I hope it is clear. Is it done? Hypogynous over, right? Example of hypogynous, can you tell once again? Pin once again. As many times you will say, it will revise. So what is the example? Please carry on. Without looking the NCERT. Mustard, brinjal, China rose. Very good. Very good. Now we are going to talk about the second category. And second category is which one? Perigynous. In perigynous, what word we are using? Ovary is half inferior. Ovary is half inferior. Got the idea? So in perigynous condition, cup shape, receptacle is present. Receptacle is what basically? Thalamus. What is the shape? Cup shape is there. At the center of receptacle of thalamus, I am using here another synonyms. At the center of thalamus, ovary is present. Remaining floral walls, arise from almost, and better to write, remaining floral walls arise almost on same position from rim of the thalamus. What I wrote? Remaining floral walls arise almost on same position from rim of the thalamus. Let me draw a diagram, then a clarity will come. Let me draw a diagram and you got a better clarity. Have a patience. Look here. I am drawing here which one? This is the thalamus. Are you good? And this is the lower part, expanded part is pedicel. So this is the thalamus. So this part is called rim. And you see this thalamus is making a cup shape structure or not? Tell me. Second and third diagram of the NCERT. Second and third diagram of the NCERT. Are you able to observe? So you see the NCERT, cup-like a structure forming or not forming? Tell me, it is like a cup or not? Right? Now, what happening here? Female reproductive organ is there. Who is present in the center of the thalamus? In the basal part, central part, in the cup, inside the cup, who is present? Ovary is present. Now, what are the positions of the another floral leaf? Another floral leaf arise like this. They are arising from the rim of the thalamus. This is the rim of the thalamus. So you think like from here who is arising? Calyx is arising. From here who is arising? Corolla is arising. Then who is arising? Stamen is arising. Got the idea? Then who is, now see the thing. So these all are arising almost at same level. Almost at same level. From which part? Rim of the thalamus. And who is present in the central part? Ovary. Getting the things or not? So this condition we are saying is present in which one? Hypogynous condition. Second and third diagram of NCERT is up like this. An example is plum, peach and rose. Plum, peach and rose. Over? Understanding the idea? So this is about which one? Perigynous. Is it clear? Now perigynous, how the symbolization we do? We write gynosium G and we putting the bar like this in middle. So it is which one? Symbol for the perigynous condition. It is a symbol for the perigynous condition. So another floral bells arise from the rim almost from the same level, and in the center of cup-like a structure who is present? Ovary is present. So that particular condition is called perigynous. Example is plum, peach and rose. It's over. Can we move ahead? Can we move ahead? Right. And now we are going to discuss about third one. That is epigynous condition. And you better know, I am writing the example. What are the example? Guava. Another example is what? Ray floret of sunflower. And another example is what? Cucumber. These are the example of which one? Epigynous condition. Here what we are saying? Inferior ovary. Inferior ovary. And how it is symbolized? It is symbolized by G, bar is up. Bar is up. Now let me first draw the diagram of it, then I will explain it. You will understand more better. So look, I am drawing the gynosium first. This is a stigma. This is a style. And you think like this is the ovary. Done? Now look, inside the ovary, I am also mentioning who is there? Ovule. So you can connect better with the NCERT. These are what basically ovule. Ovules are present inside the ovary. So this is the ovary. Now what happened? Try to understand. Give your attention. Now I am drawing the thalamus. I am drawing the thalamus. Here it is thalamus. This is a stalk, pedicel. The situation is like this. And now I am drawing the another floral leaf. This is what basically another floral leaf. Suppose that it is calyx. Another color I am drawing. Assume it is corolla. Then it is what? Stamen or androecium. And this is what basically ovary. So who is the lowermost on the position? And this is also called margin. Rim or margin. So who is at the lowest position? Who is the lowest position? So can I write here the margin of thalamus, it is the margin of thalamus, completely enclose the ovary, enclosed and fused with ovary, and remaining floral leaf arise from apex of margin. These are the remaining floral leaf. So here what we are finding, inferior ovary is there. Who is present in the lowermost position? Who is present in the lowermost position? Ovary. Remaining all are present in which one? So how basic difference between perigynous and epigynous? You will find it is fusing, totally enclosing the ovary. Who is totally enclosing the ovary? Margin of the thalamus, totally enclosing the ovary and fused with the ovary. And example I already wrote, guava, ray florets of sunflower, and which one? Cucumber. Is it clear? Understood? This is thalamus. Overall structure is thalamus, and this is margin of thalamus. This is pedicel. Picture came? So this is which condition? Epigynous condition. It is over. So I hope you understand this classification. Clarity came in the mind? So there are three type of conditions we find based on the position of the ovary, an example also. And of course question is going from here. Of course question is going from asked from here. It is important for question asking. Getting the idea? Now we are moving ahead on the part of flower. Now we are going to talk about which one? Parts of flower. So 4 parts is there. Calyx. So I'm not going to do time pass. Calyx is the outermost wall. Unit is called sepal. It is protective in function. Getting the things? You know it already. I think probably we also told. Accessory walls doing protection and attracting the pollinator, and calyx, if green, it do the photosynthesis. So unnecessary, no need to waste the time. So I'm talking about calyx. Usually contain more than one sepal. Usually contain more than a sepal. Now you can say, sir, why you wrote the word usually? Means any plant are there who have one sepal? I don't know. Nobody know. That much diversity of plant is there. Who have seen every plant calyx? Anybody counted every plant? This are the flowering species, and this is the number of sepal in this. So no idea, na? So benefit of doubt we have given. Wrote which word? Usually word. Bhaiya, who know about it? Who have that certainty? It is impossible to say, na? Getting the idea or not? Either you are doing your PhD in morphology, you cannot count. Agree? Every plant, how many calyx are there? But what? In most of the cases, when you see in calyx, number of sepal is more than one. Is it clear or not? Number of sepal is more than one. That's the reason I wrote that word. And if number of sepal is more than one, then 2 possibilities there. Sepals are free. Another term is sepals are united. Sepals are united. Or we use another word, fuse. So sepals are free and sepals are fused. So when sepals are free, we are using a term polysepalous. And when sepals are united or fused, we are using a term gamosepalous. And you better know the symbol of calyx. We symbolize the calyx with K. It is the symbol. Symbol of calyx is K. Because both start from calyx, corolla from C. So to differentiate between the two, we have given the symbol for calyx is K. So what is the symbol of polysepalous? Symbol is K, and below the K, number of sepal. An example, I am writing K5. Means what I want to say? 5 free sepal. Got the idea? Now gamosepalous, I am writing K, under the bracket I am writing number of sepal. An example, K5, under the bracket I am writing. It is what basically? It is fused, 5 fused sepal. So under the bracket means fused. Not under the bracket means free. So poly word we are using when they are free, and gamo word we are using when they are fused. Sepalous means we are talking about sepal. Clear? Understanding the idea? So sepal performing two functions, either protection or photosynthesis. Usually sepals are what? Usually green. Usually sepal are green. Sepals are green. When it becomes colorful, it is called petaloid. Even not in NCERT, no one asked. Colorful. I am telling a term to you. It is called petaloid. Means it do the petal-like function, petal-like color. So when sepal become like petal, when sepal take the color of a petal, it is called petaloid. And the purpose is what? To attract the pollinator. The purpose is what? To attract the pollinator. Usually not going to ask, so don't worried about it. So who is over? Sepal is over. Two term you must know: polysepalous, gamosepalous. That's it. Now we are coming on petal. Now we are coming on which one? Petal. Getting the idea or not? So have a look here. Petals. Or sorry, corolla. World's name I am writing na, so corolla. Already I told unit is called petal. We symbolize the corolla with C. Symbol I am simply writing. Symbol is C. Understanding the idea, here we are also getting two type of term. One is polypetalous, and another is gamopetalous. Polypetalous, free petals, and gamopetalous, fused petals. Fused petals or united petals. Understanding the idea or not? So for free petals, we are writing a symbol C, number of petal. For gamo, we are writing C, under bracket, number of petal. An example, I am writing C5. Polypetalous, and how many petal? 5 free petal. Here 5 under the bracket. Gamopetalous, 5 fused petal. Understanding the idea? And later on NCERT write a line which is not going to ask nowadays. Ki bhaiya, there are so many different type of flower based on shape of the corolla. Some flower have tube-like tubular corolla. Some one have wheel-shaped corolla. Some one have bell-shaped corolla. Getting the idea or not? Some one have funnel-shaped corolla. So many different type of flower is there based on the shape of the corolla. Earlier we taught it. This classification also. In which one wheel shape, in which one funnel shape, either funnel shape, fuse or free, so many examples. But it is not the need of the time. Need of the time. So unnecessary, don't waste the energy, time, anything. Got the idea? So who is over? Corolla is over. Now we are going to talk about one of the important area from where question is going to ask. And that is estivation. That is what examiner will ask from corolla or calyx, poly or gamobird, polysepalous, polypetalous. Got the idea? And corolla you better know, they attract the pollinator. Now, I am talking about estivation. So it is many times required to control the emotion while teaching. Otherwise, what's happened? Many times we wish or say this also, say this also, say this also. Later on, no hold why, no need. One student asking, sir, will you come for offline boys? I am already teaching. I am already teaching this year offline boys batch. Got the idea? Ajay sir went this year on girls campus. I just came in boys campus. Right. So I will take care of course, offline boys campus. Okay, Ji, understand? Can we move ahead? Okay. So now we are going to talk about estivation. Similar phonics word is there in zoology. You study in a summer sleep. That is also what? Estivation. Winter sleep, hibernation. But here it is not the summer sleep estivation. Got the idea? So exactly same phonics words is there, right? Na? Clear or not? You heard about na estivations in which one? Zoology. Sir told estivation and hibernation in cold-blooded organism. Getting the idea or not? Here we are talking what in estivation? Here what we are talking what in estivation? We are talking about arrangement of flower, sorry, not flower, arrangement of petal or sepal in floral word, with reference to other members of same world. Be careful, same worlds is called estivation. Examiner can make a statement and try to puzzle you. Ki arrangement of petal or sepal in floral bird with reference to other member of they change the same and they make it different and the statement become wrong. The possibility is there or not there? If we are not very careful, we find your arrangement is what? Estivation. But you have to be particular. Arrangement of petal or sepal in reference to other petals or in a reference to another world's members. So arrangement of petal in reference to other petals. Arrangement of sepal in reference to other sepal. Understanding the idea? It is called what basically? Estivation. Picture came in the mind? So if anybody going to ask arrangement of sepal in reference to petal is called estivation, is it true or false? Correct or wrong? Arrangement of petal in reference to sepal. Can we say it estivation? Yes or no? Can we say it estivation? Arrangement of petal in reference to sepal. Say, is it estivation or not? Not. False. Very good. No. No, no, no. Listen me, many student writing yes, be careful. Arrangement of petal in reference to other petals is called estivation. Arrangement of sepal with arrangement to other sepals is called estivation. Arrangement of sepal with reference to petals not called estivation. Done? Clear? What the word I wrote? Reference to other members of same world. Now we are going to talk about the type of estivation. Types of estivation. So NCERT wrote 4 types. So we will deal about 4 type only. Volvet, twisted. Third one is imbricate. And the fourth one is waxillary. So 4 type of estivations are there. We are going to discuss. Is it clear? Volvet, twist test, imbricate and waxillary. See, in 2-3 minutes it is going to finish. So bhai, please help me with example. It is very important example. It is also a very important area from where question is going to ask. So example is which one? Calotropis in volvet. I will talk about volvet, don't worry. If we talk about twisted, what is the example? Twisted example, don't take the help of NCERT. Without taking help, answer it. What is the example of twisted? Without taking the help of NCERT, who can write it. Don't take the help of internet or NCERT. China rose, cotton and lady finger. Very good. China rose, cotton and lady finger. So these areas require your pampering. As much you pamper these topics, your perfection will increase. Now, imbricate example is cassia and gulmohar. And what are the example of waxillary? Pea and bean. One area we have seen, name an example. But another area we have to see the arrangement. So right now NCERT is there with you. Right now NCERT is there with you or not? If it's there with you, I will say it in 1 minute. Otherwise I have to draw everyone or to open on the Google. Is there NCERT there with everyone? Each and everyone? Yeah, well done. Now look the first diagram of the estivation in the NCERT. I am just giving you a diagram, not exactly same diagram. I am asking a question. See here it is the arrangement of petal. Which kind of estivation is this? Which kind of estivation is this? Volvet, twist test, imbricate or waxillary? Which is this? Say it. It is which kind of estivation? It is volvet type of estivation. It is a petal. It is another petals. So in reference to other petal, this petal is not overlapping the other petals. Na? So when a sepal not overlap the other sepal, when a petal not overlap the other petal, it is called which one? Volvet. It may touch together, but who not must be there? In volvet happen, no overlapping between two members. Either each member are free or touching together, touching each other. Touching is okay. Suppose that one student is one petal, another student is another petal, another student is another petal. All three are standing close to each other. One margin, another margin, touching with each other. It is also volvet. One student here, one is far, another is far, all are petal. It is also volvet. So either they can touch or they are free, but they cannot do like this. They cannot do like this, keep putting the hand on the neck of other. It is called overlapping. It is called what? Overlapping. So overlapping not occur in the case of valve. Picture came or not came? Understand the valve? So calotropis is a beautiful example of the valve. Now what we find in the case of twisted, look the NCERT diagram. Overlapping occur in a definite pattern. Check the NCERT diagram. Overlapping na? And you will find one margin is overlapping the others. I am one petal. I am overlapping the other like this. And someone keeping their hand on my shoulder. So I am overlapping from one side to other. And someone other is overlapping me. One side of my shoulder is overlapped. Another side of my shoulder is overlapping other. That pattern you are finding or not finding? Look at the NCERT in the twisted, finding or not finding? See every margin. I am there. It is one margin, it is another margin. It is like this. It is like this. I am overlapping from one side. Someone putting their hand on my shoulder. So this part is overlapped. I am overlapping the others by this part. It is called which one? Twisted. Picture came or not came? And now this overlapping not occur in a pattern. NCERT wrote what? When overlapping not occur in a specific pattern. It is called imbricate. When overlapping not occur in a specific pattern, so twisted what? Overlapping in a specific pattern. And imbricate what? Overlapping not occur in a specific pattern. We better to write overlapping occur, but not in a specific pattern. NCERT also, teacher can also ask a question from here. Be careful, listen. In which estimation, one petal overlapping the other by both sides, another petal is overlapped from its both sides, and remaining are twisted. You see the NCERT. One is covering the other from both sides. One is covered from both sides. And remaining are twisted. It is there or not? Out of 5 leaf you are finding, one is totally overlapped from both margin. One is overlapping from both sides and remaining are twisted. Are you finding the third diagram of NCERT like this or not? So this is imbricate. What the example of imbricate? Cassia and Gulmohar. Now the maxillary, from here question going to us. So I am drawing it very perfectly. Look. So here it is standard, posterior standard, 2 lateral keel and two lateral wings and 1 anterior keel. So it is a standard. It is lateral wing. It is lateral in position. It is called wings. And standard is posterior in position. So standard overlapping which one? Wings. And wings overlapping which one? Keel. And this keel is boat shape and fused. And this condition is called 1 + 2 + 2 arrangement. 5 members are there. This anterior member is fused. Keel is anterior. And that condition is called which one? Papillinaceous arrangement. Papillinaceous arrangement. Understanding the idea or not? And beautiful example of that condition is which one? Pea and bean. Pea and bean. So who is over? Who is over? Estimation is over. Is it done? So today up to here, keep the example in mind, keep practicing. Nothing very brain required here, but of course a lot of patience of you require. You have to in touch with topic, revise his topic, solving the bits, and up to the NEET exam, you are constantly touching them, and then a perfection came. Otherwise, now it is an era of highly perfection. One mistake sending you thousands of rank below. Got the idea? So do less number of things, but with a great perfection. Not need to go beyond of the NCERT, with NCERT only, with high motivation, with high perfection. Close your eye and recall what written in NCERT. Close your eye. How many line I can say about twisted? You can say about your twisted, volved, no overlapping occur, simply may touching occur, calotropist, twisted, overlapping in a pattern, one margin overlap the another, another overlap by other, imbricate not in a specific manner, this is the example. So everything close your eye and recall, means it will give you a perfection. Key, I know the NCERT. Confidence also important. Na? So when you are closing your eye and recalling every line, then what your brain get a feeding? Ki I know this. Don't read always. Recall always. Reading always not required. 1 or 2 time reading is sufficient. Recalling is important. Okay, ji. Bye bye. Bye bye. Probably you must be hungry. Of course, I am also hungry. So bye. Have a great day to all of you. Giving you the QR code.